Welcome to the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the world's center of broadcast media, here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, live from the Gene Woods Racing Experience, right off the Las Vegas Strip. My name is Guy Dawson, and I am the managing member of Classy Communications, a full-service public relations and advertising firm. We tell the story about your business through a variety of media vehicles and techniques, and if you'd like greater recognition for the things that you do in your business, please get in contact with me at 702-845-6129 or visit our website, www.classycommunications.net. And I'm super excited. I've got two guys who I met in the Business Connections of Nevada group. If there are any of you BCNers out there, we have a couple of our brothers that are here going to be talking about their businesses today. Before we get started, I have Vinny Wu. He owns Cell Circle, which is a cellular repair service extraordinaire here in Las Vegas. And to my left is Chef Michael Call, the caterer. He is a superior caterer who helps lots of businesses with their events as well as individuals and serving healthy meals to people. And the first thing I want to ask, are you fight fans?
Oh, yeah.
Either one of you a fight fan?
A little bit.
All right, so this is something we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. Mayweather, Pacquiao. What do you think?
I've been asking a lot of my customers the same question, and a lot of them has been saying Pacquiao. But I think they're both great fighters, and let's see who wins. Best man wins.
So you're neutral on it.
I'm pretty neutral.
What about you, Michael?
I'm Pacquiao, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It seems like lately a lot of people are thinking that Pacquiao is going to win this. He got on TV yesterday, and he just said, hey, everybody ought to relax. I'm going to win this fight. He was very confident in the way that he said that.
You know, I just like him because he's a ferocious fighter, but on top of that, he just is like an icon. I mean, does a lot of good work. Not that Mayweather doesn't. It's just he's like a class guy, and he's kind of the underdog. And I always like the underdog to win.
Right, so, yeah, there are a lot of people out there who, and I think Pacquiao is, like you say, he's a legendary fighter. I mean, he's been through wars in the ring, and all it takes is one punch. That's the thing about boxing. All you have to do is catch somebody off track a little bit. Next thing you know, lights out.
Yeah, he's tenacious. I mean, but Mayweather, the guy's undefeated. I mean, what can you say?
Right. So I was telling all the viewers out there that we are members or have been members of Business Connections Network of Nevada, which is an awesome group that gathers businesses together. Vinny, what attracted you to BCN?
What attracted me to BCN was the fact that I knew that I was going to meet a lot of people that were like-minded, outgoing, and friendly people. And when I got there, and that's what it was. There was a lot of people that I interacted with. They're good people like Michael. He's one of those. And it gives you that it's nice to be around people who kind of lift and help you move forward in your business, and that's what Business Connection helps do.
And how about you, Chef Michael? How long have you been with BCN?
Really, probably about 18 months. It was one of the first networking groups that I went to when I started this business. And from day one, not only was it a great source of referrals, because the first meeting I got somebody that said, hey, can you do this event the next day? I'm like going, yeah, I can do it. And I've been a client they've been a client of mine for the last year and a half. So that's been great, repeat clients. But more importantly, when you go there, learn best practices. And also, as a small business owner, you're kind of alone sometimes. You're out there in the trenches. It's not fun sometimes. You're going to these meetings, and sometimes you're like, oh, am I wasting my time? And it's time away from family and other things that you want to do. And when you go to these meetings, it's like everybody else is there. It's like a shot on the arm. It's like a psychic energy. It's like psychic income. It's a way in which you can just kind of get yourself ready for the next day. So, I love BCN for that.
It's a valuable group to attend. And by the way, there's going to be a ribbon cutting event next Thursday for Business Connections of Nevada. We're going to be having Mark Rowland. He is the CEO of the Downtown Project. He's going to be coming to be a part of that ribbon cutting ceremony. And I think there is also Ricky Barlow, the councilman, will also be visiting, plus tons of business owners. And I highly recommend Business Connections Network of Nevada. It meets every Thursday at 8 o'clock at, I know, that's a Holiday Inn Express, isn't it?
Yeah, on summer, a Rainbow.
Rainbow and 215. So any aspiring business owners out there, if you would like to connect with some outstanding business people like the two that are flanking me right now, visit the Business Connections Network of Nevada on Thursdays, and I'm sure that you will find value in it. All right. Well, we've got something going on the chat line. All right. Well, whoever you are out there, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of the chat line for the Guy Dawson Show today. So our businesses. Vinny, as we were in the green room a couple of minutes ago, right before I came on the air, we were talking about how unique your business is in that it's very necessary, but it's so new with the explosion of smartphones in the last 5 or 6 years. A lot of people don't even know that such a business even exists.
Yeah, it's very true, Guy. You bring up a good point. It is very new in the fact that smartphones have recently become really part of our lives. And I have people coming in who never heard of me before, and they were referred by someone. And the first one of the things I hear is, wow, Vinny, I didn't even know you could repair cell phones. I didn't even know this existed. Yeah, and that's something I got quite a bit, but as time progressed, we're starting to spread. So yeah, this is like a new industry. There's a lot of places opening up. I think since I've started, there's been a place opening up in Vegas every other month. Yes.
Yeah, I would imagine you're looking at all these phones, all the iPads, all the tablets, and people are dropping them regularly. I mean, everyone talks about how they have dropped their tablet, their iPhone multiple times. Some of us more often than others. I happen to be one of those people who have a tendency to drop their cell phone quite often.
Yes, I do have those return clients.
Exceptionally clumsy clients.
I mean, they love you, Dawson.
You know, we're human and we're not perfect. Things tend to slip. These devices are really thin and smooth, and they just fall out of your hands. I get a lot of people who even put them in the washer machine.
Really?
In the dryer.
Oh, wow.
Run over by a car. My friend pushed me in the pool. I had my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, right. People, you shouldn't be doing that nowadays.
It's
too many devices.
There's so many hilarious stories. I mean, they're pretty good. But those are some that stands out to me right now. And yeah, they can be repaired. A lot of times you'd be surprised the abuse that they can take. For example, I think out of all the phones that came in, there was probably only one that was damaged to the point that I couldn't repair. And that one got ran over pretty good because the phone was actually in the shape of a banana.
And you were able to repair that?
That one I wasn't able to, but all the other ones that got ran over, I repaired. Even an iPad Air got ran over, the whole glass screen came off. And I repaired that one.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You'd be amazed, like, oh, I forgot my phone on the roof of my car.
Things
it's
like
on the
that.
roof of the car, and you drive, and then you just hear this cluck, cluck, and...
Right, and you know immediately
what it is. Yeah, and then, there we go. That happens quite a bit.
One of the underrated aspects of your business, Vinny, is I was talking about, of course, everyone's cell phones and tablets are cracking all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's your ability to be able to repair phones so that a person doesn't immediately think when their phone goes completely dead and they're under contract and they're beyond their warranty that, the first thing that most of us think is we have to go and get a brand new phone.
Yeah, exactly. If your phone breaks, you actually have the option to repair most of the time. I would say 90% of the time it could be repaired. The one time or the few times that I noticed that it cannot be repaired usually is if it's water damage, and even then we have saved plenty of water damaged devices. But oftentimes if it's just a crack or something drops, it could be repaired. Yeah.
Right. So rather than getting caught up in the contract cycle of our cell phone carrier networks in the world.
Forking out like your $300, $400, $600 for a new phone or going on contract for 2 years. What if you don't have an upgrade? What if you don't have insurance? What if insurance is still more expensive?
Yeah, get in contact with Vinny before you go and start shelling out all that money to one of these carriers. We're going to take a short break and be back in a few minutes with more of The Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com.